Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I know I said I was going to come back in with the next video still with the snowy adorable, but I've come back in with an oldie from 2023, which is the Christmas Blockbuster, and this is the contemporary Christmas one. So I'm going to work through some of these to get these out done and finished, hopefully, because I need to make a few cards for some people, so I've decided to come in with this. And what I'm going to be using is this 8x5 card that I've cut from an A3 sheet of paper. I've already cut my Miri mats down to 2 notches under the 8 by 2 notches under the 5 twice, so that's for them. I need to bring my scoreboard in because I need to score this, so I'm making it into an easel card. So I need to score this at the 4, and then so I can fold that to make it an easel, and then just score that down there like so, so that I make that into the easel card. So the one I'm using is the Festive Sparkle, which is the 2 Christmas tree types on there, and this is the cardstock I'm going to be using. Okay, so I need to bring in my trimmer. So I need to score this down, cut this down to 4 notches under the 5 for the first bit. I need to open my trimmer because otherwise I can't get the height. And I need to cut that one down 4 notches under the 8. So I need to do 2 of these. So I need to do this side at 4 notches under the 5 again. So I have that teeny bit left, and then I need to take that to 4 notches under the 8. And then one goes that way and one goes that way on the card Miri. So I bring this back in, get my glues, so my all-purpose glue, and this is a bit tacky. Use a rustle of the paper in my bin. So this one I need to do this one on. So I need to put some glue on here once it's going to come out of this tube, hopefully. It's got blockage. It's not going to come out. And I can't keep sticking a pin down in there because my pin now won't go in my other bottle, because I've used it to unblock this before. Let's see if that's done it. Nope, still blocked. Okay, come in with a different bottle for now. I'll have to come back to that one, see if I can sort it out. I might have to order myself some new bottles. So just go down the centre of this one with your all-purpose glue, then in with your tacky glue. One there, one there, one there, and one there. So in each of them 4 corners. And place that down onto there. Let's put that to the side for the minute. Bring in my bottom part, if I can pick it up. So again, just down the centre of that cardstock, and then the tacky in them 4 corners. Oops, and then place that onto this one. So you've got two that look the same. Oh dear, my phone and my laptop are making noises. I don't know what's going on today. Phone and laptop have been busy. Deliveries galore. Put that down there. I might have to stop this at some point, as the door might end up going, because I'm still waiting for another delivery that's due any minute. Got glue on there now because it's on my fingers. Let's get it off my fingers. So now this bit, I only need it on the top half, bottom half, sorry, not the top half. So I'm going to go and do this way around, so I don't get it where I don't want it. Like so. And this needs to go this way around. Like that. And then that's going to sit like that. Okay. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, wasn't it? And then we're going to take this one. Once I can get them out of there. And obviously we need the outer frame. I'm not going to use the inner. I'll put that to the side. Now if you can hear my tummy making strange noises, I don't know why it's making noises. I've fed it. It's just decided it's still hungry. So this is going to go on to here. I'm going to flatten that out for a minute. And this is going to go more or less like so. And then this bit. So let me just bring this in and just hold that there, because in that way I know how far I can go with my foam pads on this without going over to edge. I did have a pair of scissors around somewhere and they've vamooshed somewhere. I'm just going to put that one on there. What I end up with mostly on this is the skinny strips. No, don't want them ones. I need to find some more of the ones I'm already using. Which are these ones, I think. I need to put a bit more on this one. Let's put you on there. Just moving my foam pads so they're a bit more organised and out of the way there. Pull off the back in. Pull off the back ends. Push that down like so. Okay, now where's my topper gone? Lost that now. Where did I put my topper? Oh, there it is, in front of my face. Blinders are back today. Use a bit of that. Got a bit of red line tape on there. Get rid of you. Let's cut another bit of this. Let's put you on there. Put a bit in the middle. Take off the back ends. And I totally missed the bin. Put a bit of this on. Bring my card back in. So I can place that in like so. And then I need the border from this one. Which is the pink one. God, my stomach is really going for it. The noise it's making. Cut that down to the 4 notches under there, although that might be a bit. I think I'm going to do this one. Because where I trimmed that off of the sheet, it was a bit wonky. So just bring that in, bring my tacky glue. And then stand that up. And then, oh no, I wanted to put foam pad on that one, silly Billy. Let's do this. So just notice this is my stopper, so I didn't need to put glue on there, needed to put foam pad. But that's alright, because it doesn't matter if it's got the glue on there or not, it will still stick. Foam pads. I've been having one of them days today. Just going to peel the backing off. Put that about there. That should have been moved over slightly, but it's all good. And then the topper, not the topper, sentiment I'm going to use is this one. 'Tis the season to shine. And then this one with the baubles on. And anything else that I want? Oh, the star. So I'm not really being that frugal with this one, but then when the other card gets made, that's going to have exactly the same, because the toppers are the same size. So I'm making 2 cards the same, but slightly different because of the designs on the cards, on the cardstock. So I'm putting a little bit of foam pad there, and another one under there. This will be acting like a stopper as well. Try and peel this off if I can. Put that in my little bin. I do find these skinnier strips harder to get the back ends off. There we go. And it will stick to my fingers as well. Right. Make sure I don't put you on upside down, because that's the last thing we want, is an upside down. That's just going to go there. So that acts as a stopper as well. Then we've got these two, which I'm probably going to use. Oh no, this one, yeah, I can use these, I think. Put that on that side. I'll get another one of them. This one's going to go flat because it's going to be on the bottom there. So I'm just going to use some of my tacky glue for that. Don't think it matters which way around. Maybe have the star point at the top. And that's going to go there. Like so. This one is going to go above on the other side. Make sure I use the same thickness foam pads. Otherwise we're going to have two different thicknesses of foam pads. Stick another one there. Stick another one there. Pull these back ends off. And one thing I do like about, I think it's either sticks to or a fix it, I can't remember which one. They both do similar foam pads, but I like one more than I like the other, to be fair. So this is going to go round about there. Yeah, didn't do that very well, did I? That's alright, it works. A little bit of a pokey up bit there, so I'm going to put another skinny foam pad underneath there, and then hopefully that'll stick it down and it will stop it from moving if I can get the backing off now. Thing is, I've bent it up now. Okay. Give that a press down, there we go, sorted. Now I need a bow. Let's get my bows. Need a nice greeny colour. Don't know if I like that colour. Let's go with that one. That one looks pretty. Okay, I need a glue dot. Trusty glue dots. Now, I can't, well I can make bows, but I'm not very good at making bows, so I tend to buy mine already made. Not because I'm lazy. Stick that to that. And pull that off. Bring that in. The bow has moved about a bit. And stick that. Stuck to me, take it upside down, stupid woman. There we go, that's better. Stick it up the right way. there we go, that's that one done. That was no gems on that one, doesn't need it really. Not all cards need to have gems on when you've got all that going on there. So now I'm going to come in straight in with the second one, same principle, same card stock, same card style, I mean, with a different piece of card stock obviously, because this is the one with the Christmas tree design on it. So because it's the same size, I'm going to cut this one down to the 5, and then I'll need to open that to the 8. So I cut that down to 2 notches under the 8. And I think I did that. 2 notches under the 5. And it should be 4 notches under the 5 actually. And 4 notches under the 8, silly billy. That's that done. Then I need another piece to go t'other side on. Now I'm going to have to do this way, aren't I? So 4 notches under the 5, get that little bit left, and I'll turn it that way. That can be at the top. 4 notches under the 8, and that is all the cutting for that one. Put my trimmer down there out the way. Then bring in my scoreboard so I can score this along the 4-inch mark. On your scoreboard, score at 4 along there. Now you can go out the way for the time being. Fold you over, give it a good score down. There we have that. So now we come in with our 2 pieces of mirri and 2 pieces of cardstock. So same again with them, 2 notches under the 8 by 2 notches under the 5. And then you come in with your glue, your all-purpose glue. This is the Kalal one, this is the one I like to use. And then your tacky in the 4 corners. And then put that onto there like so. That one's going to be the underside. Or the inside, and then that, and that on that corner, and then place that onto there, like so. Same with this one. Yeah, the only thing with these is, I know you get sentiments with every single topper sheet that you get, and which is good, and it's also nice that you have, you know, like the other big books of different sentiments that have like family members and that in it. Sometimes when you're making a card you want it to be more personal. So, you know, you like a card for mum, your dad, your brother, sister, you know, your auntie, your uncle, your nan, your granddad, you know, your sister-in-law, brother-in-law, you know, that sort of thing. Granddaughter, oh, damn, granddaughter, that sort of thing. I've done this wrong, kill me now. What happens when I'm chatting away and I'm not concentrating. So what I might have to do is, didn't want to do this, but it might dry, and I might, if I let it dry I should be able to get it off with my eraser. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to have to stand that way while I work with the other stuff. Yeah. So like I was saying, your nan, your granddad, your brother, your sister, you know, grandchildren, whatever. You don't always want just ones that say Merry Christmas. or whatever the sentiments come, so you can add them to it. So that's what I'm going to be doing to some of these that I'm making. It's adding sentiments that I need to add on for, I don't know what I'm going to do now, for people that want certain things doing. Let's see if I can rub that off now. It's a bit drier. Just don't do what I did if you're copying this card. I did alright on the first one, and the second one I forgot what I was doing. But that's a good thing about the Hunkydory rubber that you can get. It removes adhesive. So that has got that off perfect. Let's get rid of that little bit in that corner. There we go. No harm done. Looks good. In a good place, so that works. That's going to be the thing, the midget in my what's it there? What's it called? The stopper. And I'm like Sybil Jane. I get mad when I get mad with myself when I'm crafting and talking, because sometimes I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing and I end up doing what I've just done on that one. So now I need some foam strips, if I can get hold of them from underneath here. All my stuff is laying about. That's 2 strips of them, because they're the skinny boys. Just get all the way along there, like so. Snip that end off that we don't need. Trying to get these off now. In one piece. There we go. Bit of glue. Bring it in. Where am I going to do this one? Shall I do it so that it stands high and proud? So you can see that tree under there. So that's where I'm going with that one. So this one's going to be slightly different to the last one I did. Still got to put my topper on that one. Just pulling out the other bits that I want to use. And then this bit doesn't matter which way. Oh, it does. So they've got to go to the top. So that's cool. Where's my thicker strips? I'm going to have to use these ones. So we can go sort of like there, all the way around. I think I could have got away with the skinnier ones on this one, to be fair. This frame seems a little bit skinnier than the last frame that I used. Ow, just kick something under my desk. So now we're going to take these off. Throw that in the bin. Same again. Throw that in the bin. Oh, stuck to my finger. Bring this down. Turn it around. So it's going to be the same way I did the last one, but I'm just going to take this one down I never get them on straight when I do this. It always goes on wonky. There we go, that's better. I think, I hope. Otherwise we're going to have a wonky card. Yeah, that looks okay. Still looks a bit wonky, looks a bit off, but never mind. When I first started doing this, everything was wonky. And I used to sort of like beat myself up about how wonky things were when I was first started crafting anything. And my nan's saying used to be, I don't know whether you can still say this saying, but he used to say a blind man would love to see it, whether it was wonky or not. A blind man would like to see it. So I always have that in the back of my mind when I'm crafting. I like not to be too hard on myself. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a crafter, not, you know, not anything else. Just like making cards and making people smile. So now I'm just going to put this on. This one says Christmas wishes, so this one's going to go here. And this one is going to go There's another strip emptied. Putting the backings off of this one. And yet again I've put that in the wrong place. I'm always doing this with these type of cards when I do these. I put the foam pads totally in the wrong place. Told you I'm having a mare of a day today. Concentration has gone right out the window. But never mind. We will sort out my problem, which I have. So that's what I said, that rubber does come in handy for that sort of stuff. So this is going to go up here. I was going to tuck it in, but I think it's going to look better if it's like that, to be fair. So I'm going to place that on there. That's gone wonky as well now, but never mind, we've got a card on the wonk. Doing well with wonky cards today. But not to bungle, said Zippy. And I'm going to put the sun or the moon there. So again, I need another bow. So I'm going to come in with a, what colour are we going to come in with this time, ladies and gents? I'm going to do a pink one on this one. I'm going to be pink. The other one was green and it was more of a pink card. This one is green, so I'm coming in with a green one. Decided, let's put you the right way around. Let's put you onto there like so. Let's just put this eraser thingy majiggy what's it away. Throw my rubbish in the bin. Bring in my first card. So they're both easel cards. That one and that one. So that's them two. done. So quick, easy, well, say quick and easy, and make just a few mistakes. So I've got the papers, insert papers to go on, which I do them afterwards. Sometimes I do them on thing, but I don't like the videos to be too long, so I tend to do these off line or off camera, just so I don't bore you all to death by watching me stick on some inner papers. They just get cut down to the size of the card, so just 2 notches under the 8, same as the gold mirror really, 2 notches under the 8 by 2 notches under the 5, and then they get stuck on the back of there. And then if you want to be eccentric, if you look at my last video that I did with the Snow Adorable, I done some of the verses onto Miri and stuck them on the back of the insert paper. So that's another way you can spruce up the looking of the inserts and the verses. If you like putting verses on, you might just write your own, which then you don't need to do all that. But that is card 1 and card 2. Oops. Yeah, card 1, card 2. So slightly different in the way that I've made them, but still nice looking cards for anybody really. Anyway, not going to keep rambling on. That is it for this video, guys. Just like to say thank you for all your support. It does actually mean a lot to me, and to all my newbies, welcome to my channel, and thank you for your support. So the next video, I'm going to be coming back in with something of this again. I know it is an old kit and some of you might not have got this one, but as I say, you don't have to have the kit to be able to make the cards. If you've got toppers that have got that style of topper or anything like that, it doesn't have to be these, it can be any topper. You can recreate these cards with any topper that you have. It could be anything, you know. It doesn't have to be these ones. These makes are just to show you what you can make with these shaped toppers and the cardstock that you get. Yeah, so anyway guys, till the next time, take care and keep on crafting. Bye for now.